Hey guys, I'm back with another fitness video and I'm so excited about this because it's all about motivation. We are in the month of January, so a lot of people are still chasing those New Year's resolutions. So I'm going to play some workout footage for you and I'll talk over about some of the tips that I have. And of course, a big tip is to find some workout buddies because it's always encouraging to have other people cheering you on and supporting you in your journey. We switched it up. We did legs, or no, we did not. We switched it up and we did back today. Yes, we did. Look at all of the exercises. We did 9 different movements. I myself need motivation and inspiration, so this is my way of giving back to hopefully either help you pass some time on the cardio machine by watching this video or take away some workout tips, and also most importantly, I think mental health tips. Because mental health is just as important as physical health, and this is something that I myself struggle with. So that leads me to the number 1 tip, to be kind to yourself. You always hear that phrase, be kind to others. Well, it's important that you be kind to yourself. We can be our own worst critics. You have to learn to be your best cheerleader. One thing that I've been doing lately is eliminating negative words from my vocabulary. I no longer say the word fat. I know that I'm not fat, but sometimes I could hear myself saying it. I feel fat after I ate a huge meal or something like that. And so I've eliminated that word from my vocabulary, and instead I replace it with something positive, like I feel great today, or I'm proud of my body, or I love my body the way that it is in this current stage. And so just be kind to yourself. Instead of being your own worst critic, be your best cheerleader. Say positive things to yourself, because those negative things really do start to just linger around, and ultimately they hinder your progress. Tip number 2 is to be realistic. Yes, goals are great, but you could have these goals and aspirations that seem so far-fetched and so far away, when you could start small and get to that point, but just to be realistic and just to take baby steps, to take one day at a time to get to that goal. And know that you can achieve it. That's another thing, to stay motivated. If you're hungry enough, you have to believe in yourself that you can achieve those goals. Whether that's to just start walking, to start exercising, to be healthy, to make those good food choices. Goals take time. So another tip is to not seek perfection. Nothing is perfect. Yes, you can think it is, but it's not. So you have to just, I would say, seek progress. Instead of perfection, seek progress. Tip number 3. What do you do if you're having one of those off days? One of those days where you don't want to go to the gym, you don't want to meal prep, you don't want to eat healthy, you just want to sit at home, veg out, not be active. Well, we all have those days. So the only thing that I can tell you or recommend is to just really, if you're in that moment, maybe take a second to just meditate or just think about why you started your goal in the first place. There has to be a reason. Is it because you were feeling unhealthy? Is it because you wanted to make a positive change in your life? If you have that goal and you look back at it when you're having a tough day, it's almost like remotivating to just do something to chase that goal. And it doesn't have to be extreme that day. Let's say you really don't want to go to the gym, you don't want to be around a bunch of people, and you just want to relax. Go for a walk and just think about why you are here in the first place. What do you want to achieve? And hopefully that will help remotivate whatever's going on. And another tip, you can take a day away from the gym, but just remember that you have the ability to make the choices to continue to strive for success, whether that's getting the gym and working out or making healthier food choices. If you're like me and you struggle with food, one thing that I have been trying to work on is to think of food as fuel, not as a reward. So it's fueling my body so that my body can go on with its daily processes and to stay healthy and to make sure that I'm getting all the nutrients that I need. But to say a cheat meal and I deserve this after a long day or a long week of eating good, I think that's just like a bad mentality. I think it's better to say a treat, or just to find more of a balance between, you know, making those healthy food choices, but also letting yourself splurge a little bit, to indulge in those types of cravings. And when I start to reorganize my thoughts about food as fuel, some of the things that I think I want, I actually don't want. So those are just a few tips that you can take with you. Hopefully it helped you in some way. Now, just to let you know, I have some big things coming up, so I need all the motivation I can get. So I love hearing from you and seeing other people's videos. Coming up in a week, I have the Bridal Expo, the Oklahoma Bridal Show, the Expo. There's a fashion show that I'm in, and then 5 months from now, I'm going to be competing in my third NBC bikini competition, the Oklahoman, which is taking place in Tulsa. And then 2 weeks after that competition, I'm getting married. So there are 3 goals that I'm chasing. And so along the way, I'm going to share this journey about, you know, the struggles, the successes, just everything. And my main goal is to inspire and motivate you, because so many of you have done the same for me.